What am I doing up so early? Yes, Digi. Okay, let's play. Let's play. Okay. Okay, let's play. Let's play. Come on. Oh. Oh. Yes. Today, I am gonna go to the center of Athens to meet up with my mom, but I'm gonna have to afterwards come back here, edit the vlog that I'm posting on Tuesday, aka today, and then I'm gonna go back to the center of Athens because Jane Goodall is here and she's giving a free talk in the center, and I will not forgive myself if I don't go and watch that talk. I don't know, I feel like Jane Goodall is a legend. Hey, so I'm heading back to the center of Athens. I was there, I came back. I worked like a mad woman to get the video ready that I'm gonna post today. And this is what I'm wearing now to go hear the talk of Jane Goodall. This is my outfit. I just thrifted these shoes in the center of Athens today with my mom. They were 11 euros. Very proud of this. And then this is an old scarf I have, a thrifted red jacket, and then another thrifted little, whatever you call that, cardigan. Under that, my vegan shirt from Raw Apparel, I think. And then my thrifted pants. Alex is here! Yay! The big Jane Goodall fan. She even brought a book. Yeah, we're not waiting to go in. I'm waiting for my sister, but she's also coming. We are so cultured right now. Always. While talking about The Bachelor and Bachelorette.
Never. Well, good evening, everybody, and thank you for the preceding remarks. And Mum took me for a holiday onto a farm in the country. There I met for the first time cows, pigs, horses out in the fields. None of these terrible, intensive factory farms that blight our planet today. And it was very exciting. I was given a job of collecting the hens' eggs. There were about, I don't know, 6 or 8 little wooden hen houses where they slept at night to keep them safe. And around the edge of these boxes were the little nests where they laid their eggs, mostly. And my job is to go around the outside of the hen houses, lift up the lid of the nest box, and if there was an egg, put it in my little basket. Apparently, after a while, I began asking everybody, but here's an egg. Where's the hole on the hen where the egg comes out? Because I couldn't see one, and nor will you. So nobody answered to my satisfaction. What I do remember vividly is seeing a hen. She was brown, and she was going up into one of these hen houses, and I must have thought, she's going to lay an egg. So I crawled after her. Well, that was a big mistake, and with squawks, I suppose, of fear, she flew out. So again, in my little 4-year-old mind, I must have thought, no hen will lay an egg here. This is a dangerous place. So I went into an empty hen house and waited, and waited, and waited. I think I was hiding in the straw at the back. And finally, my patience was rewarded, and a hen came in and laid an egg. Fine, but my poor family had no idea where I was. I'd been gone for 4 hours, and they'd even called the police. It was getting towards evening, and you can imagine how worried my mother was. And yet, when she saw this little girl rushing towards the house, instead of getting mad at me, how dare you go off without telling us, don't you dare do it again, which would have killed all the excitement. If you think of that story, isn't that the making of a little scientist? The curiosity, asking questions, not getting the right answer, deciding to find out for yourself, making a mistake, learning patience. It was all there. And a different kind of mother might have crushed that early scientific curiosity, and I might not be standing where I am today. My mother continued to support me during my childhood, the money to live and help our children live. It goes wrong when we live for money, unless we live for money to help to make the world a better place. We just need to get governments backing it, rather than their love affair with the fossil fuel industry. But anyway, when I mentioned the factory farms, and in these factory farms, there are billions of animals around the world because more and more people are eating more and more meat. And to feed these animals, I mean, maybe you don't care about the cruelty, but if anybody's been into a factory farm and seen what's going on, including in dairy farms these days, I hate to say, if anybody's seen that, they'll certainly care, but maybe people haven't. But to feed them, you have to grow grain. That's destroying huge areas of the environment. More grain is grown today to feed animals than to feed hungry people. That is a shocking statistic. This is a really exciting moment for me. The Jane Goodall Institute's Chimpunga Chimpanzee Rehabilitation Center in the Republic of Congo has for years been caring for infants whose mothers were killed, mostly for the illegal bushmeat trade. Many of them are now fully grown. Recently, we acquired 3 large forested islands on the beautiful Kwilu River, where we can release many of the chimpanzees from our overcrowded center. In here is Wunda, and she nearly died, but thanks to Rebecca, she came back from the dead, and here she is about to come out into this paradise. She's the 15th chimpanzee to get her freedom here. And we hope ultimately to have about 60 on the island. Today is the first time I've met Wunda. I talked to her on the boat, trying to reassure her. She must have wondered what was happening. None of us could predict exactly what she would do once the cage door opened. One of the most amazing things that's ever happened to me. The warmth of her embrace is something I shall never forget.
Good morning. It doesn't look like morning because it's so dark. It's raining outside a lot. Gigi, do not bite my feet, okay? Do not bite them. But yeah, it's so rainy outside. Very dark, very sad, very... By the way, I'm having such a great hair day. It's been a while, okay? So let me brag, all right? It's been a very long time since I've had a nice hair day. Let's fix that a bit. I'm making another garland today. The video of Jane Goodall's speech ended really abruptly because the battery of my camera died, but I loved that talk. It was so inspirational. The talk was amazing. What she's done is incredible, and I was shook. And it was really funny. At some point at the end, there was a Q&A, and someone asked, like, what can we do to help the conservation in the environment and animals and blah blah blah, and she talked a little bit about fossil fuels, and she said the biggest way you can contribute is by either completely eliminating or reducing the amount of meat that you eat. And all the vegans that were watching her, which were a lot, like half, I think, or a third of the auditorium, the theater, just stood up and started like clapping and whistling and like, yay, yay. It was so nice. And yeah, I'm so happy I listened to her talk. So what we're doing today is I'm gonna make another garland because I don't know, you can never have enough garlands. And since I don't have lights, I don't have a tree, I gotta put stuff on my walls, and I'm just making a little garland. And let me tell you about this garland, it's very zero waste. These silver thingies over here are the remnants of the packaging that I used for Depop. This is recycled polymer. Once I'm out of all of these, because I have quite a few, I'm gonna switch to completely paper packaging instead of plastic. And then this, I never threw a single one of these away. I'm like, I'm gonna hold on to these and one day I'm gonna do something with them, which is very much the mindset of a hoarder, honestly. But I'm doing something with them, so I'm not a hoarder, okay? So what I'm doing is I am taking these little silver strips or whatever, and I'm poking a little hole in them over here, and I'm putting 3 of them together like this, and I run it through the straw. What do I want to talk about today? I think the whole Jane Goodall theme of this video, and a comment that I just recently saw on my YouTube channel, are gonna kind of put together a little talk I want to have with you guys. Obviously, Jane Goodall is a huge role model, as she should be in my opinion. She's achieved so much, she's done so much good. Yeah, I got this comment saying, I aspired to be you. And kind of hurt my heart a little bit. It's very flattering, and of course this comment is said with the best intentions, but what I want to say is that I don't think any of you watching me should ever aspire to be me. I'm mainly a YouTuber, that's the main thing that I do. I don't think that's something that anyone should look up to. As great as being a YouTuber is, and as much as I love doing it, it doesn't negate the fact that I'm just a clown making videos on the internet. I don't know, I don't really look up to that. I don't think it's admirable what I do. It's just with the skill set that I have, this was the best direction for me to take. You don't want to do what I did, child. You can be so much better than me. But it's true. I feel like I want, through my videos, to not inspire to be me, but to be inspired by the information that I give you to kind of make lifestyle changes, or if you're young and you're watching me and you're not in college yet, to kind of maybe take a more environmental friendly direction to whatever, or a sustainable or ethical direction to whatever career you want to pursue. It's a little bit offensive, I guess, what I said about being a clown, but you know, clowns aren't bad. It's not bad to be a clown, but I think this world demands people that are not only spreading information, which is what I'm trying to do. This world needs people that pursue professions that are all about bringing change. I am not in any way bringing change. I'm educating people that hopefully will bring change. So I think that if you are smart, if you can get good grades, if you can work hard, go to college and just try as hard as you can to make an impact through becoming an expert in something, through taking part in research that helps, getting involved politically. I think those are way more important ways to bring change, to help animal rights, human rights, to kind of combat the way capitalism is completely destroying the world. You know, that kind of thing I think is far more important than just making entertaining videos online. Look. Oh, yes. Oh, okay, now sit down and sleep. So I think it would be really cool if in the comments you could talk a little bit about what are you studying in college, or what have you studied, and how you are taking action to kind of bring change in a way or make the world a better place, to inspire other people in the comments. So yeah, tell me in the comments why you're awesome, because I know you are. You might be saying, no, Kristen, I'm not awesome, but you are. Look at this. It's basically zero waste, kind of. So this is newspapers that I just folded up like a fan. I cut a little hole through them and tied it, hung it up, glued it with duct tape. And then these are, again, in the back, I taped these. Are they actually cute, or am I just a mad woman having a mental breakdown folding newspapers? By the way, some of you have been asking me what painting this is. The painter is Dante Gabriel Rossetti, and it's called The Daydream. Let's get a little view of that from far away. I think it looks nice. I don't know, whatever.